Plug that in. It should be live. That should work.
All right.
And try and get it so that you get the full thing without the trigger. I'll leave it to you.
Cool, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, and z's and zers. You get a beautiful shot of the back of Sam's head here while we set up our live stream. Your usual hosts, Martin and Ken, have actualized their potential and are now in the finals. So you get me, Milosh, talking over these wonderful finalists doing their final routes for the last of the GB qualifiers. See, going up the route there.
Any last questions for the young?
There should be a link on the story. It's just positioning this tripod in a way that it does not get this cherry picker, which is right here, but also gets the start hold. These are the logistical challenges that we get at the start of a stream. So currently all the athletes are doing observation. This is the first time they've seen these routes, or this one route I should say, which looks pretty difficult. I can say as a competitor that this would be a tough time. There's a couple of moves that I'm sure we'll get to, and that is the end of observation for our competitors. So back into isolation they go. That is Willis Morris walking past there, one of the head setters. He is responsible for both of these three routes as well as this monstrosity that we see before us. You can see it's no joke. The wall here is about 17 meters, I believe, and it is a fair number of moves before you even get to the top of the first pre-clip. You can see where the axes are. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 possibly moves before you're even at the first pre-clip. So this is going to test the athletes' endurance as well as their strength. There's a couple of very disgusting holds there as well. I find him. That is the other head route setter who has been helping out a lot. That's Davey. He has been very, very helpful the past few days setting up these routes, and this competition wouldn't have happened without both of them.
Where's the software? I'll go to thank you so much.
Do you know, Kasha, if there's a way to do chats and stuff in here? Or does it just come up with live stream? No, I have no idea.
I presume this is just get it up to the desired time, hit start.
Yeah.
And when it beeps, yell.
Yeah. You can, it's like if you do a countdown to the person that's looking at the clock, very quickly.
There we go.
Give them a minute, then 30.
Yeah, but also see when it gets to like 10 seconds, you do like 10, 9, for the person that's actually looking at the timers, but I know.
Yeah.
And we're quite lucky to have not one but two finals photographers with us today. We have Ian down here, moving out of the way, very much trying to get out of the way, and Brandon as well. So the contestants who made it through the finals are very lucky because they will have a glut of social media posts to post all over Instagram or their preferred social media platform. So just one of the many benefits of succeeding and reaching the final spot. And yeah, keep it pointed up this way, see the potential. The holds do not let up as they go up higher. If anything, you have a couple of red intellects going to a bit of a greasy wrap. And yeah, they just do not let up from what I can see. And if you look at the very top there, you've got some of the greys, which are the new replay volumes. I don't know if these have been used in competitions before, but they're very, very recent. And thank you and hello to everyone just tuning in. We're waiting for our first competitor, Martin Cusack, to come out of the gate. He's just putting on his shoes at the moment. And yeah, we'll see what Martin can do on this route.
Anybody got a phone we can check if the mic's working on there?
See if people can actually hear me.
Yeah, I just don't know if the mic is on or.
We're doing a quick mic check as well. I do not have access to any chats on this phone. Well, do you know there's a way to get the chat and stuff up?
I don't know
If
how
people
to
are
do it
typing,
on the thing. I honestly don't have a
Cool,
clue.
no problem. If we need a second phone watching.
So do this.
Yeah. Apologies everyone for that. That is us testing the microphone, making sure it's working.
Looks weird now.
My competitors are just getting themselves ready. Apologies all, I misspoke. Our first competitor appears to be Mr. Ken Pallister. He is fighting for a B team place to continue representing Great Britain this year. Ken is an exceedingly technical climber, and this style of route setting and finals, where it's hard moves, mass and body positioning are important, will suit him very well. So I'm excited to see what he does. In my dreams. That would have been good, actually.
Just like him because we want to keep it. And this is fine. What's the start?
Who's coming on first then?
Is it now?
Yeah.
Can't be start.
Go.
Because we have 9 men and 7 women. And the reason we have 9 is because.
Yeah.
How many watching?
11 people so far.
Tell them all to share it.
Willis has instructed everyone to share this far and wide on social media platforms, airplanes, carrier pigeons, smoke signals, and if you know any lesser known Navajo Nation war cries or speaking, we will happily take those as well. Any format you can think of.
Lots of good holes in conveniently placed positions.
Chuckle at it. I believe it is.
Yeah, that's the official name.
I know, we need some music. Hope you're all enjoying Davies dancing there, providing a bit of entertainment and motion, keeping warm.
Oh, did you count how many times you have?
I will.
No, that's fine.
Beautiful.
Right. That is our first athlete now. Tying himself in, water, gloves.
If you go to the wall, just get started, alright? Don't wait for us, just go.
There we go. an interesting choice of finals music from the climbing center, which appears to be the Sound of Silence. We'll endeavor to create the atmosphere. However, hopefully that rectifies itself. As our first climber now on the wall, Ken Pallister.
Yeah.
Willis is on his way to rectify the music situation. This is a beveled barrel Ken has himself on, moving to the green holds, which are Koreans. So these can be exceedingly slippy if you don't take them right. So it's all delicate here. Difficult, deceptively difficult move around this corner. And now this technique, the bolt he's moving to is very good, but he has to move down to an undercut and then to that green reply volume with a circular hole in it. So this move looks incredibly awkward. I think it'll be in Ken's wheelhouse, but oh, I misjudged. He's able to take that as a stein, which makes it much easier, but still a bit of a tricky traverse. So moving across, he has another green Korean. That suits him well. And moving up, there is a grey Pac-Man hold. Let's get him out. Get a bit more there. And up he goes. He's in a Dennis, which is a very, very solid type of hold. Up. One of the photographers there running past. Not quite a good enough job, but respect the effort. He's in another Pac-Man hold right now. So the transition between the vertical wall and the overhang can be quite difficult for the athletes. I know I found it very difficult myself last year. So this on tricky holds. What he's on now is a dry corp wrap, I believe, and it's a wrap, but it's very finicky. I've popped out of this thing many, many times in training, and he is doing an excellent job keeping his body low and center and not pulling it out. And moving across to basically a beveled pizza slice, I'd call it. It doesn't look good. I couldn't quite see it from where I was, but I was not happy about it. Moving up again to another, it's not a Pac-Man, apologies, it is a circle with a little hole in it for his pick. And now he's moving across, doing a press across two intellects. So these red holds, you can't really you don't get too much play on them. You have to be really solid and steady, and you can pop out really easily. So this move, it's a harder version of what all the athletes had on Q3 with a reply press. I think it goes from a press into an undercling, I believe. So difficult switching between the two of them. So Ken's going to take his time, get his feet across, and body in the right position is key. Incredible. That's very, very difficult, that move. Oh. Well done, Ken. An excellent effort by his part. He won't be happy he fell off that green, but he should be very happy with his performance. So we'll have our first woman on as well now afterwards. So the alternating pattern will be men, women, men, women. We have 9 men competing, 8 more left, and 6 women as well. So the reasoning for the more men is that this forms a last selection event for Team GB. The Team GB squad is split up into A, B, and C. The A team are mega strong. They've finished either top half in a World Cup, but there's another criterion that eludes me right now. And they essentially have automatic entry into the team. B team is top 3 in a competition. And that means that if people are already in the B or the A team, the B team spaces open up below them and more people get into finals so they can qualify. So this is where the motivations come from Ken Pallister especially. He was unable to attend Warsaw last year, so he needs this B team spot if he wants to get into Team GB, and he put in a really, really solid effort there. And then the final team is C team, which is done on points, and you can get in if you go to enough qualifiers and do well enough in them. There's Mr. Cusack enjoying the music, enjoying the moods. That's the face of an athlete. There's Davey rocking the belay glasses as well, essential for pro level UIAA belay.
Let's hear it for Martin.
Oh, I apologize, still going to get our first woman, but no, Martin is on the wall. So Martin is very technically proficient, but he's very powerful as a climber. I believe the phrase Ken's used once is he is the best climber in the world for 13 moves. So Martin can be very, very strong, and I think this may play into his wheelhouse as long as he keeps his cool. Yeah.
Ready when you are. Time already?
Just moving that forward a little bit for you people. There you go. I have so much faith in Martin, I'm going to move this a little bit to the side because I think he's going to get through this. So he's onto the beveled hold there, just needs to play that cool, and he's onto the Korean now. So this side pull is harder than it seems, especially with getting your feet correct around there. It's the getting your feet on a square hold and kicking it in is really difficult. Martin making that look easy. He's had a lot of experience with World Cups now. He got on to B team last year from Team GB. Did very, very well in the qualifier in the Glasgow Climbing Centre, the first one. And as a result, doing very well, and one of the A team dropping their axes, we won't name names, he managed to make it into the B team and leverage that into climbing for GB for several Continental Cups, and as well as going to America and Longmont. So hardcore dry tooling aficionados may recognize him from the Longmont dry tooling stream. Martin's coming in there. That's another Korean. Again, a little bit difficult, but he has A-speed axes, which are more aggressive than some other brands of axe, and they really can dig in. So he sacrifices, you can see there, sacrifices a bit of reach, that's what I was saying, but for that sacrifice, he gets aggression. He's moving up there. He's taking it smart, taking it slow. Getting into a Dennis. And yeah. There you go, move you up here. So this is the dry corp hold that is easy to step out of. You can see there he's really pinned the axe into a reverse grip and is not moving that. Really, really good to see. That pizza slice there, yeah, all your weight has to be to one side. It does not look good. You can see a lot of support from people as well. Ken and Martin have both been very generous with their time in this full walks and big parts of the community, and you can see the support goes there. Now, Martin is coming up to the intellects right here. And this will be a big move, a really big move. Oh, that is going to be heartbreaking for him. Apologise for all viewers of a sensitive disposition. Martin has a minor history of swearing on walls, but he wants it. So Martin is currently just 10 points behind me on the C team. So if Martin doesn't make it into the Bs, he will still most likely get a C team place, which is very, very good. It's all to play for now. Our athlete on the wall, I believe it'll be Jay next for the men's. He needs a B team space or he won't be on the team. So if Jay does very well and gets a B team spot, that will then end up pushing Martin down to C. But I think it's all to play for still. It's all to play for.
Yeah, sit here and just face me. Yeah,
And there's our athlete Jay, looking very, very chilled. Give him a wave. That is not a wave, Jay. There we go, very nice. Jay is not happy about being on the live stream. But it's too late now. It's on the internet and it's forever.
Take your accents. Stop whenever you're ready. Check your mouth. Pick 'em up. Whenever you're ready. Go
It's interesting the belaying as well with the ropes crossing. That'll be because you have to pass under and around. So with dry tooling, the spikes being everywhere, that can lead to some really complicated belaying.
Let's hear it for Lottie Cook!
First, the women up now, Lottie. I believe this might be her first dry tooling competition. She's climbing on rental boreals and it's part of the Scottish dry tooling club Dragons. So Lottie's done very well. She's climbed very well for the women, and you can see it reflected there. She's got strong footwork and is utilising her feet. So it'll be interesting to see how she handles the Korean holds. Oh! Good catch. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But she got a good attempt. You can see smiles there. I think she's just happy to be in finals, which I can absolutely respect. So massive support there for Lottie, massive support.
Turn around with it and tie it, and then, or just don't look up. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do. You okay?
Just setting up for the next male athlete, that will be Jay McElroy. He has done very well this competition, honestly. It's been incredible seeing his progress in his climbing. He absolutely deserves to be in this finals, and I'd be keen to see how he gets on.
Take that, just do your own knot from start. Sorry, I gave it to you with a knot. I shouldn't. I'll do it. Take your time.
Okay, very well done. Do you want it on the live stream as well? Seriously, that was an incredible performance.
It was functional. To be honest, it was functional.
I was saying at the time, I knew you would be devastated falling off that green, but you did very well before that.
The green is a very slippy. That is not a good resin.
No.
It is tricky, but
Yes.
for reasons we know, I was functional.
The intellect move was good.
The intellect move is a super nice move. All of the first bit of the route, just it flows really nicely. You just got to take your time. You just got to be careful.
I don't think I appreciate it fully, but that is you now on the
Jay
B team.
McElroy!
So that's good for Ken there.
Jay.
So this is Jay's first finals, I believe, in any competition. Jay is a very strong climber, spends a lot of time in the toolbox. If he can control his speed and move off properly, I think he's going to do very well here. Remains to be seen. So he's on the Koreans there. Jay is climbing on a pair of Deja Vus, which he purchased recently, as well as the boots. This is the difficult move around. He's getting that really good move there from Jay. That's a really good movement. He can have a tendency to rush, and I'm glad that he's controlling his body. I say that as he swung out, but really good into the sty, and he's got a reply there. Really good, really good. So he just needs to take his time. Really good movement there. It's the footwork there and that lean back. That is pure toolbox time. That's what that is. He knows how to move his body. That crossover as well. That is advanced movement. He's crossing over there previously with his left hand, so he would engage the hold fully as he moved up with his right. Not doing it the other way, not trying to be square on. And that's a very secure position. Now he's on the dry corp hold. That hold is, as I said before, disgusting. And he's getting a reverse grip to keep the axe as tight as possible. On to that pizza slice. He needs to just take it. Very good from him. Oh, his axe is out for our heel. Is he going to do it? Come on. Yes. That was good. That was good. He's done very well. So, if Jay gets past this intellect hold, he will have secured himself a B place for GB. So, all to play for, right? Yeah, he's got his foot above the transition, which is good. He's now on one plane of axis. A lot of support from the team. He's done very well. No, he's reaching over, but his feet need to be over further. Yes, he's getting that. So now if he can hold this, that I believe is Jay secured a GB place. I believe is a B team. Incredible. Ken, is that Jay also was in that? Yeah, Jay is now a B, I believe so. So that's incredible. He's going to be delighted with it. He's going to be absolutely fucking delighted. Jay, it's incredible.
Really?
Yeah, that's enough. I think I want to beat. I hope the microphone caught that. Jay is absolutely ecstatic, and he should be happy. He should be very, very happy with that. For those that don't know Jay, he is possibly the most Glaswegian accented man to ever have lived. Jay, that was great work. Holy shit. Incredible. Really well done. You fucking needed that. Well done. So amazing successes there for both Ken and Jay. They wouldn't have had another route to GB team status otherwise. Ken because he got ill and couldn't attend the Warsaw qualification, and Jay because again he couldn't attend Warsaw because of finances and money. So they had to perform, and they really did. It'll be devastating for Martin, especially as last year's B, to have missed out with so little. But Martin will either be top of the C's, or he will be one place behind me and I'll be top of the C's. It just remains how these points work out. But either way, there should still be World Cup slots going. Jackets, all that prestige. But that's going to be, Jay and Ken will be absolutely delighted today. So now it's all to play for places and points and prestige. But that is, I believe, the GB team solidified for the B slots, which is fantastic. You liking it?
I've not heard it yet, obviously.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best commentary ever.
Give me some good commentary.
So Stuart's currently tying in. Stuart is an absolutely massive prick who knows. Stuart was asking me for good commentary, and that's what he gets. No, Stuart is a very talented climber coming into his first year now, dry tooling. He really only started a few months ago, and he comes from a very strong sport background. He's done 7A and 7B, I believe. And yeah, comes from a very strong sport background that seems to translate very well. But this is not about Stuart. This is about Fiona. So, second of the women coming up there. Yes, just checking. So, coming off that Korean again. Difficult work. Really getting that foot positioning. That's really good. Again, Fiona's not been dry tooling for very long, but you can see she's picking it up, trusting her axis, getting the feet. That's a very secure hold. You can drop right into that, which she's done. Very strong moves there. That down climb to that reply is not pleasant in the slightest. So I have full respect for the athletes making that. Also, this wall is much steeper than you think it is. It's sat at about, I want to say about 20 degrees-ish. Up, holding that well, into that Korean. That's it, she's found it. So dry tooling is as much a game of climbing ability as it is problem solving and knowing the holds and reading the routes. You want to know what you're taking and how you're taking it before you're on the wall, and that's a big part of the game. Fiona fixing her feet there. Really kick into that wood. And getting it. So Fiona's climbing on a set of universes, I believe, which is an axe that is slightly less aggressive than the Crookendogis and the A speeds that Martin and Ken were climbing on. So what she gains for that is she gains reach, lots and lots and lots of reach. So Fiona has, if she can fix her feet and get herself high, she has a lot of reach. You can see there, for example, she's really getting herself up on the wall. She's locking off and using that reach to really get herself into that Dennis, which is great to see.
That result would happen regardless of what you do. You guys can't change that.
So Fiona's moving across onto the pizza slice. Willis, what is that hold?
That is a Kuznia aluminium mold.
Kuzma menu. And is it dimpled or is it like a rail?
Dimples on the
Okay,
left side.
okay, that's how they're taking it. So as long as Fiona gets all her way over to the right-hand side, she will be A-okay. Oh, that was her feet striking one of the covered holds, and I think that threw her off. But very, very strong performance.
Can you take a video now? Yeah. It just falls out of the frame.
Can I join commenting?
Do you want to know Lottie? Yeah, come on in. Come have a look. So, one of the previous female athletes, Lottie, is coming in, helping join on the commentary. Lottie, how long have you been dry tooling? Is this your first competition?
It is my first competition.
You did well on the wall.
Thank you. I started dry tooling this morning. Yeah, I've done winter, but that's all.
That's good.
But was that Fiona on the wall?
That was Fiona on the wall, just back now.
She's
Which
done so awesomely.
It's incredible. So the top 6 women made it through. How many female competitors are there in total?
There were 7.
7, yes, exactly. So perfect. There's a bit of selection, and yeah.
Yeah. And have you been to the bouldering at the back? Have you seen them?
Yes, I've seen the bouldering area.
Yeah.
So this is actually my 3rd time doing a Sunderland competition.
Yeah.
I did 2 continental cups. The first one I did, I came dead last in.
Oh no.
And that gave me a nice motivation to then not do that again.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. And then yeah, this is my 3rd time doing one. So we had the back wall a couple of times, and this is the first time I've been a qualifier.
Awesome.
So this is Sarah coming in now. Sarah is a very accomplished sport climber and works in Glasgow Climbing Centre, and has only started really dry tooling this year, but has come out very strong, as evidenced by being in the final selection.
She's also a mechanical engineer. Shout out women in STEM.
Exactly. So, these are the Koreans again, and we'll see if they maintain. So I was saying to people in the chat, Lottie, that the Koreans there, they can slip off easily.
So is this the green hole?
So Sarah's actually been quite clever and is in a reverse grip there, trying to stop it flying out.
Okay.
So that's why Sarah's now changing their grip.
Awesome. I was really interested to see how people did this move here.
Yeah.
I
So
was
this
kind of excited to come out first so I could watch everyone later.
it's a Stein kicking about. It's a good attitude, I was saying as well. Like you obviously you came off early, but you're all smiles and had a great attitude about it, which is the great way to take things.
Thanks.
The finals is an accomplishment. Half the competition,
Thank
which is
you.
they were there. So really, really good.
Thanks. I've been practicing in my basement. We have a little board with like wooden holes drilled in.
Oh, fantastic.
So we've just, well, not Dom 'cause he's been ill, but we've just been like repping laps around.
You should look at Dennis's when you get a chance.
Okay.
So you can get them from Vertical Life. So they're holds made by a manufacturer in the Netherlands. And yeah, the guy who makes them is called Dennis. So if you go there, they're the metal. That's Dennis.
Oh,
They're
I see, I
screw-on
see.
holds. They screw into like a normal climbing wall. They're really useful.
They just look like plumbing parts.
Yeah,
Everything on the walls.
they are basically a metal dish. It's interesting. We're actually moving from an era in dry tooling to everything being manufactured and commercial holds. Because for the longest time, the sport was all manufactured in people's basements and whatever holds, which is good, but it also gave home field advantages for a lot of teams because they will have seen holds and know who makes them.
Yeah, I see.
So there's a movement to trying to get everything to be commercial or have like a list of approved holds. It's
Yeah.
currently up in the air with the UAA, but we'll see. So Sarah here on a dry cork hinge or dry cork. Oh, that is a good movement there.
Go on, girl, go on, girl.
Really strong footwork.
got it.
You can see Sarah's sport climbing background coming in there. She just knows how to move her body.
So do the majority of people get into dry tooling from ice climbing or normal climbing?
Oh, that axe is really steep. 1 second. That's really good. That stayed in there. That was a very, very dirty angle. Yeah. So the majority of people for dry tooling. So it's kind of a mix. I got into dry tooling because I got into winter with Martin, one of the previous competitors,
yes.
and we did a few winter courses, and he got really into dry tooling. And at that point, it was a case of, well, I'm already on the axis. I'm already having a bit of time.
Yeah.
It was good fun. It was really good fun.
Awesome.
So that's how I got into it. But a lot of people get into it from a sport climbing background. It's kind of becoming its own sport a little bit. Some people who don't winter do dry tool. There's a lot of dry tooling venues in the UK. So I've had this thought where, 1 second, we're going to see Sarah get across intellect. So Sarah's already a B on Team GB. So nothing to play for but prestige, but man, they are crushing it. Deciding whether to clip there. So there's a lot of dry tooling venues in the UK, but they're actually underused basically most of the time because there aren't that many dry toolers.
Yeah.
So I've gone to places before and it's been me and my group and we've had like 40 climbs we could do and we've just set up like a camp in the middle, speaker,
Yeah.
mock pot, everything.
Nobody there.
No one there. So I imagine this is what rock climbing was about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of weirdos going into the middle of nowhere on a good day and having a relaxed time.
Is there any good dry tooling films? You know how there's loads of like old like hard grit films.
Well, it's funny you asked. There's actually a film that they produced called The Club. Oh, that's Sarah off. But that's fantastic. Sarah's done great to differentiate themselves there. So there's actually a film about the Scottish Dry Tooling Club called The Club that was produced a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it centres around Caitlin Connor, one of our female athletes. But that's a really interesting film. There's one there, and I know Matt Groom, who's a regular commentator in the UAA, he does a lot of filming and production. One recently came out about one of the Czech climbers, the speed world champion, Anna.
Okay, speed world champion
yes.
at dry tooling.
Yes, so this is another thing. So you get, for all those who aren't hopelessly addicted to the sport, you also get speed ice climbing that happens at World Cups,
Oh my God.
where you have these axes called fifis, which are small axes that are very sharp,
Yeah.
and you basically run up as fast as you can. So Mongolia does well, the Czech Republic do well, and also Ola from Poland, she was a world champion last year.
Yeah.
Ola and Alec are a couple of Polish dry toolers, and they're very, very strong.
Awesome.
And they, Ola was a champion at that. So her and Anna are very, very good speed dry toolers. And what that consists is just running up very quickly up a nice slope.
So it is ice.
It is ice. It is ice. That's why it's at World Cups. So World Cups have to have ice in them.
Okay.
These are qualifiers. We can't afford to freeze all the ice, so we have this. Even a
I think it's
continent.
cold enough today, to be fair.
At continentals, you don't really get ice, but you do get them. You do get ice at World Cups.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
So the World Cups this year are happening in Longmont. They're happening in Edmonton. There's one in Cheonsong. I think that's how you pronounce it, in Korea. And forgive me if I'm forgetting another World Cup. Off the top of my head, those are the three I'm aware of.
Wow. My friend lives in Edmonton at the moment.
Yeah.
She's gone abroad.
It looks beautiful. The
Really
structure
good.
looks wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, is it like
Yeah.
at the indoor but also outdoor?
Yeah,
Like,
that's it. It's in the middle of a town.
She saw it. She said
It looks
photos.
wonderful.
It looks
That would
so
be-
sick.
That would be my pro one. Unfortunately or fortunately, my brother's getting married this year, which is fantastic. But I'm going to organise a stag do right on Edmonton.
No.
So if I do end up qualifying for a World Cup spot, I'll have to be between Longmont and Korea. But that's a Milos problem, not a viewer problem. Either way, I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than happy in Interlaken.
Let's hear it for Rosie Clayton!
Woo, go Rosie!
Woo! So Rosie again, a new addition to dry tooling. Rosie has such a positive attitude. She's
awesome at
really,
sport.
really, yeah.
She does outdoor dry tooling as well.
Yes, she does. She's done the Works and stuff. The Works is a major venue down in the Lake District. I'd say major in quotation marks, as major as anything in the sport can be.
For dry toolers.
Yeah, for dry toolers. So, Rosie popping up there. So interestingly, one of the additions Willis has had to this sport is trying to standardize starting holds. So that silver thing with the two handles is good. It's a very good jug that essentially you move off it. So one of his things he's pushing for is trying to make sure all the holds you start off are the same. So just coming around the corner there. Nice. Needs to get her feet in. You can see the transition's difficult there.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get around the corner and kick effectively.
Yeah, I see. I was asking Rosie how she felt about that green hold that she's on right now.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Oh.
yeah, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, she's trying to take that on her pick, which is good. So right now she's on the body of the axe on that hold, which shouldn't be a huge issue.
So what's the advantage of it?
The pick actually digs in. The body is like slightly metal.
Right.
So it should be okay on that hold. I don't think it'll affect her. But on more marginal wraps, if you do the body of the axe in, you can just be like pop off easier. The teeth actually dig in. Again, that's a screw. I don't think it's an issue at all.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been learning so many
really
new
good.
words today.
I know, it's got its
a
own
wrap
library.
and a reply.
Oh, it's got its own library.
Yeah.
It's when someone introduced me to the concept of dry tool style.
Dry tool.
Style.
Okay.
Which is where you kick your feet into a roof and in fact do not use figure fours and fig nines, confusingly.
Oh, so you just.
You're just climbing it. You're climbing it DTS or dry tool style. It has its own language. So that's Rosie coming in now into the Korean off the reply. Really well done on her part.
What's your favourite hold?
My favourite hold.
Yeah.
If I had to pick,
Yeah.
what would
Pick,
be?
get it.
If I had to be a hold, if I had to be a hold, I would be. What would I be?
Come on, Rosie.
Oh, that's really good.
Power held.
That's really good. I am gonna say probably one of the metal rails.
Metal rail.
Yeah, one of the tiny metal rails we had in one of the qualifiers.
Is it?
That's probably my favorite. Not because it's good, but because come on! Still on the wall. Yes, excellent.
Well done.
Yeah, so Rosie's fighting. Okay, Rosie's fighting. I think the metal rails, because once you get them, you do feel safe on them when they are good holds. There's a learning curve, but once you get it, they're very rewarding.
Come on, yes. Power held.
Oh, into the Pac-Man, very nicely done.
Is that what it is called?
I don't actually know the name of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be called
Willis, a more experienced commentator could say. But for me, it's a Pac-Man.
Come on,
So
Rosie, come on,
Rosie right now reaching up for that Dennis. She has a bit of an advantage there as well with her choice of axes. Getting a lot of reach out of his universes and accuracy as well. That was a very strenuous move. Very, very good for her to make that.
Also, look at her colour scheme.
Oh yes, fair point, Lottie. All matching. Axes match the gear.
Yeah, literally down to the fruit boots.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Us girls, we think about it.
Ugh. It's something I need to think of more actually. My problem is I got into dry tooling and then all my money is related to climbing things. So most of my clothes are climbing gear now, which is a problem.
Me too, but you can make it look cool.
Exactly.
Rosie's made it look cool. Look.
Yeah. Oh, she is really doing well. Like I said, she's relatively new to competition dry tooling and she's worked through these holds. These are not gimmies.
Yeah.
A lot of these are not gimmies. Demanding body positioning, demanding movement. Oh, very good effort. Well done, Rosie. Yeah, she should be really happy with that. Alright. It'll be interesting to see how the rankings shake out with the women in the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Stuart is now getting himself ready. So Stuart is one of our new additions to GB climbing. He secured himself a B spot very well in the first GB qualifier. He's a very strong sport climber. And coming from that background, he's transferred to tooling very easily. He's realised that if he takes jogs and holds with him and he's already got grip strength, he can absolutely run up things and he's using that to his advantage.
I want to know where he got his stickers for his helmet from.
Stickers. Ah, the Scottish Dry Club. You get them from the reception. Order them in. So he has a Scottish Dry Club logo sticker on his helmet. Oh yeah, rocking it, rocking it. Hmm? I don't think you are a dry tooler unless your sticker is covered, unless your helmet is covered in stickers. It's partly mandatory, I think, as part of the sport.
I think I'm allowed to show my helmet if I
Yeah.
take it off really quick.
No, you can't take it off. You can walk in front of the camera. All right, Lottie's coming in with a helmet. No, it's not there. This is just your face. Fantastic. There you go. Turn around. Turn around and lean back. There you go. There you go. Absolutely plastered in stickers. Born to be a dry tooler. All right. Davey's setting up. So Davey is a very, very good belayer. I don't know if anyone was watching the Sunderland Continental Cup when the season wrapped up last year, but when Johnny Brown took his dive off of this structure, all the way up here, covering the box, and dropped about halfway, Davey was the man who caught him, so he was quite shell-shocked at the end of that. So after that incident, I'm happy to let Davey belay me on anything, frankly. Stuart's coming in here. So Stuart, again, has a B-team spot secured. This is all for pride and prestige. You see there? Sport climbing coming across there, sorting out the feet first, then going in with the Koreans. Again, it's a testament to how difficult these feet are. And I apologise for the beeping, the cherry picker is doing its magic.
Oh no.
Oh, he will be disappointed in that, he will be. So Stuart, unfortunately, he fought hard for this as well. He double kicked on cue. The first route we did, he kicked outside the plywood almost immediately and got DQ'd. So him getting to finals is even more impressive because he did it off the back of 2 qualifications, not the 3 the rest of us had. So he will be disappointed in that. But at the end of the day, he's got his spot secured. That's him assessing.
Is he trying to...
Possibly appealing the world's dodgiest technical, but we'll see. So for those who don't know how technical rules work now, it's 50 euros, I believe, and you put it down as a deposit, and if it's successful, you get 50 euros back. If it's not successful, the UIAA or whatever body keeps it.
So is that do you like appeal that in any competition?
Yes, you can always call a technical if you think the hold's broken, which is what they're looking at now.
Right, okay.
I'm being facetious, it could genuinely be a broken hold.
Yeah. So you pay 50 per appeal, or is
You
that
put a deposit of £50 €50 per appeal, and then if it's successful, you get it back. Which, if it's genuinely broken or so it's actually wrong, then yes, they will pull it in your favour. But it's to stop spurious claims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame.
Stuart, man, you worked hard.
My lift is here. I'm gonna.
No worries, Lottie. Thank you very much.
Yeah. See you later.
Cheers.
Can I wait? Can I wait?
Yeah, go for it. That's excellent. Alright, Lottie has a ride and she is off. You get me now for the duration of, I've lost count how many men and women there are. I think we're about halfway. There was talk of getting a cocktail bar for the next qualifier, and I'm kind of wishing that they brought that forward for this one. Ken, how are we on placements? We're about halfway?
Yeah, we're rolling about,
Yeah.
so this is the 5th man, we're about halfway through.
Just by the way, I cannot emphasize that. Yeah, honestly, just like delighted for you. Just time. Yeah. Join. just chatting away to Ken Pallister there, wishing him congratulations again. So Ian, one of our photographers again, he competed in this competition, is now taking a few photos of the finalists. So Ian actually studies photography at college at the moment, a member of the Boy Scouts, and has a very keen interest in trig points and ordnance survey. So if anyone wants to talk ordnance survey benchmarks specifically with Ian, you could have a very, very in-depth conversation. It's a niche point, but I'll put it out there. Anyway, he's getting a boogie in. So, running through the route up here, since people have come off the intellects and going up here, you've got the green wrap there, which is not as good as it looks. And then after the green wrap, you have you're into a series of reply volumes, and those are new, which I'd love to see some competitors get there because I want to see how they function. So you currently have Mia climbing on the wall, one of the strongest female British climbers. She finished first for the women's last week in Warsaw. Or first for the GB women's, I should say. Because the Warsaw competition was mixed between the Polish team and the British team. There's a very strong Polish GB and Polish GB link when it comes to dry tooling. So that's Mia there, getting the wrap on the nail and going into the underclaying and then straight into the reply. So Mia's taking that much more safely, making sure she's in and really getting herself on there. That's Mia coming down. We're going to tilt this a little bit. So you can see there, hopefully an idea of the angle of the wall and the steepness of it. Up into the Korean. That's Mia coming on up, again a little twisting. Again, this is the cross with the left hand to move the hip into the wall and the right hand up. Really good technique. Just moving smoothly. She's got 2 minutes left, loads of time. It's all for her to take. None of this is out with Mia's ability. That's her on the intellect now, really being careful. So Mia, I believe, is climbing on Czech axes. These are lightweight axes built in the Czech Republic and milled from a CNC machine. They're quite affordable and honestly quite robust. I rate them. The only issue is they just don't function well for heavy climbers. So Mia moving in. The men's hold and the women's hold slightly different. That's the women's hold in black tape there. So she's now moving her legs up, I believe. Yeah, up and across. Go. 2 axes on before she moves. Very good for stability. And now she's on the ramp. Ooh. Yeah, caught herself moving on. Ooh. Woo! Really, really good result. I think that's the furthest we've seen from the women so far. I believe our next male competitor is Mr. Claude Canood He was top of the men's in Warsaw last weekend. Clark is one of the youngest GB climbers and very, very strong. So I'm excited to see how he handles this. As Clark approaching the wall now. Clark is climbing on some very aggressive A-speed axes. So these axes they can stick in a lot. They just sacrifice a bit of reach. But Clark has a lot of technique. He's been climbing on them for a while. And I don't think it's going to be a problem for him at all. A lot of support from Clark there. He's been tooling for a long time. Got a lot of support in the community. That's Clark there skipping one of the green Koreans, just going straight for the good bolt. This is, as they say, not his first rodeo. Very high foot there. It's really, really good. And bouncing up to that. And now moving from the Pac-Man to the Dennis. Really strong. You can see his feet are so high and smooth. So he's on that tricorp hold. And I've been telling the viewers here, Ken, that tricorp hold is not very good, is it? It's basically you can't pull out of it very far.
The one he's on at the moment.
The one he was just on.
The one he's just on, yeah, you've got to be very precise on that. This hold is really good.
Yeah.
That's a dry corp Pac-Man, and then he's going to have to decide how he's going to go to this intellect.
Exactly.
Which I think he's done that really nicely.
And joining me in commentary is Ken, newly minted and previous Team GB member.
This undercut move is I was worried about this, but this is actually better than you think it is. And then you cross over into the wrap. You just need to set the feet up.
That's it.
And then once you get the intellect undercut, it's actually really good.
That's what Clark's doing now.
He's doing it really smart. He's taking his time and just making sure he makes the move.
This is not Clark's first rodeo. He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, nice Clark.
Yeah, really pressing with the shoulders as well, keeping his face always close to the axe. Yeah, rotating his body. Yeah, the whole way across.
I think that's the correct way to take that. This one's really
incredible.
This one's needs to get the next hold. Then he can start breathing again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this is a dry corp circle, and this is actually really slippy. So he needs to just keep the tension. And he's going to match on this and then go. I believe that's an intellect plate with a lot of little tiny bits.
Yes.
We've seen that before, so you need to make sure you're in that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Again, this is the aggression of his axes, giving him a helping hand there as well. He's obviously got incredible body positioning.
So now I believe he is going to...
Let's move this up for the viewers a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little tricorp with a hole in it. And he's got to cross over to... This is a new hold. It's
that was not an easy move.
It's a replay wrap.
Yeah.
Now, you need to wrap this if you try and do anything other than what Clark's doing.
What are the new replay wraps as well? Has this been used in competition before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so he's going to have to keep that really solid. Then there's another 2 replay volume which are brand
Ah,
new.
those are the brand new ones.
Brand
Okay.
new ones, which he's going to take that. I think he is then going to go.
What are they?
There's a little circle in it.
Right.
So he's
Okay.
going to cross.
That's what he's on. So Clark is in uncharted territory, as they say now.
Nice and steady. Come on, Clark.
Really
Yeah,
slick
this
there.
one's got a little lip on it.
Wow. A minute and a half to do this. Clark is
Yeah.
in strong position.
He's going really nicely.
Yeah.
5.5 minutes is a lot of time for this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's climbing really smart.
He is.
He's kept it, he's kept it solid.
He's making it look easy as well.
This is not easy.
No, not at all. You or I would have been spat off long ago.
Well, yes.
You were, yeah.
Yeah, this is a really nice move. So once he gets this, I think he's going to put his foot on the gas here.
Yep.
So he's got 6 moves, but he's got 40 seconds. Like 6, 7 moves, but he's got 40 seconds. So
30 seconds now. Clark is
Yeah.
gunning for it.
now he's going to have to start making holds.
Yeah. He's going to start getting some points. A lot of encouragement for Clark. A lot of encouragement. Really incredible.
He needs to.
10 seconds. He's clipping. He needs to just get to the next hold.
So he needs to get the next hold. Nice.
Nice. That's it.
That's an excellent job.
Excellent. That is a new men's high point.
Men's high point. and
Yeah.
a superb climb.
Yeah. I mean, Clark's an incredible climber. He, not his first rodeo at all.
I need to get the next man.
Go, go. Clark there debriefing with Willis and Casho while Davey gets a ladder and I want to say it's not a clip stick. It seems to be a wire taped or some sort of hook taped to a pole, or zip tied, I should say, to pull down the ropes. Dry tool is anything if not resourceful. Clark, well done. All right, just tying in the next female climber. Willis. Who's that comment? This is Kira. Thank you very much. Right, next male athlete on the wall is Kira. Kira. Again, I believe this might be her first finals experience. It's nerve-wracking getting to finals, it really is. Because in some ways the pressure's off because you know you've done well and you're in the top 6 or however many. But in other ways, you know, you've got people like me live streaming you, you've got people applauding you. It's all a spectacle, so it's very nerve-wracking and it's hard to keep it together. That's her on the beveled barrel now, moving off the starting hold. She's dealing with that corner again. Nice. She's moving off that well. Really finding her feet there. It's awkward, this corner. Even if you spend time in our training facility in the toolbox, you don't get access to these columns particularly. So it's very awkward to make your way around them, especially if a lot of these athletes, it's the first time they will have been asked to do a move like this. Coming down on the screw now. Really strong. So she's climbing her way down her axe now. And yeah, coming into the Stein. Really good. She's really leaning back into it and getting into the V5 volume. Nice. Working her way up to the Pac-Man off the Korean. Really good working her feet up there. Just needs to engage her left leg and not kick out the wall, which she is doing good. Yeah, working her feet there. Lots of support from the club, lots of support. Yeah, really good cross there. Right into the dentist. So that's basically a jug, so she can take a second, take some time, recover, and go into the harder sections now. Got the Pac-Man there. And now she's coming into a bit of a slippy wrap. Figuring out how to work that and how to stand up. That's it, really getting her axe around it. And now the key will be not to pull out as she moves. Or working out where she's in the pizza slice. Testing the limits of that wrap, but she made it work. She made it work. Ah. Nice upside down ball. It's good to get a fall for the camera there. Really strong performance there from Kira. Again, for being her first finals and for not judging them for absolutely fantastic performance. Really, really good. Getting ready for our next male athlete, Scott Deary. Scott is a seasoned competitor when it comes to dry tooling, competed at Lord knows how many World Cups at this point, Continentals and long-standing member of Team GB, as well as working in the Glasgow Climbing Centre for a long time. But now he's put that behind him and is now working in respectable employment. Ken, can I get you to take over this for a second while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just have a quick break.
I am indeed.
Okay, Milos is on a little comfort break. So here, next climber on wall is Scott Deary. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be fast and interesting. Scott qualified really well. Almost topped all of the routes and had some interesting beta on some of his speciality Scott Deary move skips. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, he's going pretty fast from the start. This bit flows really well. You just need to be careful to kick in the right spot and cross under to the Stein. And oh yeah, he's going to abandon that crossover move, which could have gone quite badly, but he's shifting away here. These are two really good holds. The next three holds are really good. Then you've got to do a little wrap move on the Kuznia square thing. Yeah.
He's getting his on. Look. I think Ken's on the mic,
Yeah. Milos is
It's not a live stream unless there's Ken Pallister on there.
yeah. Well, this time I'm on the mic having climbed as opposed to being on the mic having not climbed. So super Scotty, yeah. Okay, let's see how this intellect. This is. Just need to be a little careful on this just to make sure you get it.
Come on, mate. Easy. That by.
Yeah, nicely done. He's got it. So he's going to keep the right axe and then he's just going to cross over and wrap this Korean.
Go on, mate. Make it happen.
Yeah, moving really nicely. He's only had
3.5 minutes to go, Scotty. All the time in the world.
only used 2 minutes so far. Now we've got the new replay volumes, which is it's going to be interesting to see how he takes that. Yeah, he's gone slightly different beta to Clark. Clark took that. Yeah, he's got the, now they've gone the same way. He's going to take that and then he's going to do a reverse grip over to the next guy. Really good. I think once you get the next guy, it's surprisingly good. There's a little circle in that, and he's going to drop on it.
2.5 minutes. Come on, mate. Keep plugging away.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah. So he's got 2 minutes. I think this is going to be a top. I think he's got 2 minutes and maybe 7 moves left. So he's paced this beautifully, and it looks like he's got plenty gas in the tank to get to the top of this. Yeah. It's, yeah, he's got maybe 4 moves left. So I think he's going over to the replay plate. And then he's going to wrap the Kushner wrap. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to adjust the camera there. Can you get the next guy going there?
Viewing tabs.
You're billing tabs? Okay. Alright. Yeah, go in there to next guy. Next guy, which will be Sam.
You're only in it for the ground anyway. You've got to get that big
Okay, so I think Milos is coming back, but next up we're going to have Tabitha O'Carroll. So it's going to be good. Tabs is just tying in, and then she's going to go on the wall.
Tough start. Okay. Okay, Milos is back.
Thank you. Ken has had enough of you lot, so I am back and returned. Mostly the issue is I am now coming up to the ripe old age of 34, and my lower back is not what it used to be. That is Tabs coming on the wall now, I believe. Tabs again, a very strong female climber. Mia and Tabs are two of the strongest British women, I think. And she put up a great performance in Warsaw last week as well. That's it, coming up on that slippy Korean. You can see the minimum of faffing around that corner. This is not Tabs' first rodeo at all. Is moving up on the Korean hold. Up on the Pac-Man. And straight to that's good. So her axe got into the dentist there just as her feet popped, which kept her on the wall. Must have just been reaching across. Up on the Pac-Man now. And Tabs now coming up to the wrap. So one thing that Tabs and Mia love are a fig four. Tabs will fig four at any opportunity to not engage her biceps, and she makes it work. I think she has gotten to the point where it might actually be easier for her to fig forward than it is to lock off. Nice, her on the pizza hold, coming in. And on the, right in that back man. So she's now coming up to the intellect separator. So the women have one red intellect, and then they have a women's hold indicated in black there, which I believe is a metal plate or a metal, it's a metal plate that you can undercling. So as Tab's getting her feet in position, stepping across. Yeah, I think she's realised she needs to be a little higher. That's her getting across. Super there. That's Stein. You can get into that. Really clipping from a really solid position there. And she's heading up now to the green wrap. Oh, slipping in. It shows that was the hold a few of our male competitors that come off now, and I think one of the female ones. And it shows how difficult it is, that wrap. It's very marginal. It's why people haven't spit off it. That's Tabs coming on to something hopefully more solid. And now she needs to move across to the red intellect with a number of dimples on it. So Tabs will hopefully have the reach to find a good hold there. I believe she is competing on universes. I'm not totally sure from this angle. Oh. So that was really good on her part anyway. Really good positioning. Just fell after the clip. Honestly, fantastic work. And a thank you to Ola for complimenting my my candor and my observations and commentaries. That's always nice to receive a message. Right. Our next male competitor, I believe, is Honza Mikkel, who flew all the way over from the Czech Republic to join us at this competition. He landed at 11 p.m. in Newcastle Airport after possibly getting his plane turned around in Amsterdam. Thankfully, it didn't end up materializing, but it was touch and go. We have a storm going on in the UK right now, and it's very blustery, very blowy. It was difficult to drive down. I took a day off work, and I would not want to drive down during the night. I've heard some horror stories of branches and all sorts, so the fact Honza flew over here at the night and got his flight is incredible. And to make it to finals as well. Honza's been in this game for a long time, very dedicated climber, very technically strong. And just a wonderful personality. A really, really good part of the Scottish Dry Tooling Club as well. That's Tabs walking off there with Stuart. Tabs getting a fist bump as well from Willis Morris and Cassia as well. They have been coaching Tabs and Mia for donkey's years. And you can see the results there. They've turned into some very strong young climbers. And it'll be interesting to see how their career goes from here. Absolutely, come on in, Taz. You've commentated with Matt, so by osmosis.
How can you tell me not to talk?
Yeah. You have the right here. Tab's also a seasoned commentator. Those people who follow dry tooling have heard her talking. I believe she commentated the finals in Sunderland last year. She commentated a few competitions now, off the top of my head. But yeah, probably much more experience than I am in this. And you got a lovely shot of the side of Honza's head there as he ties in. Down he goes. Ian helping him out. You can see there, the men's high point just up there. And Honza, very technical skilled climber, a lot of endurance, really been training with the current female speed champion on the Bruno structure. So Honza, if anyone coming up has the chance to top this, him or Sam are next, Honza has a strong chance to top this, I think, or at least get the new men's high point.
But it's like a common denominator in confident climbers. Sometimes they mess up in really bad ways because maybe they come out and they're too confident and they're like, oh, I can go up this so easily, and then maybe something doesn't work out, and then but I'm really rooting for Honza him coming all the way from Czech just to participate in this competition it just shows how friendly all the teams are with each other. And what a banging tune to go with his climb.
Honza loves the game. He just loves the game. As Mr. Brightside by the Killers being played, also known as the British national anthem.
Looking at super confident.
Transitioning nicely back into their time.
Some really good tunes on in Sunderland today, making everyone really hyped. Transitioning into this Korean hold and then moving up to the Pac-Man.
Yeah. How is that Pac-Man?
It's a Kukunogi Pac-Man and it's
Are they good
super
or
stable. Both of the Pac-Mans on their shirt are actually better than I expected because
Pac-Man.
we had the second Pac-Man in Poland and I actually pinged out of it. But here it's a lot better because you can see that you're not a vert wall, but it's quite straightforward.
Yeah.
And it's not in an angle or anything.
Yeah. It's the angles I think are the most difficult part of this wall. It's transitioning between the angle changes.
Because you go from being on a slab to going up to like I'd say almost a 30.
Yeah.
Which is
Really quite steep. I was trying to figure out what the angle of that wall was, but yeah, it's very steep.
yeah, so steep, and it's such a challenge for most climbers because maybe some climbers come from. We are very lucky to have such a range of angles in our walls and toolbox that maybe when some people come from maybe a home training wall or haven't really trained in the toolbox before and have only trained on maybe like 2 angles, it would probably be a struggle for them to come here
Oh yeah.
and try lots of the other angles.
Let me just move this up for Honza here. Definitely, we're very lucky to have the toolbox facility. It's been a double-edged sword. It's meant that the standard of everyone has gone through the roof, but it's also meant that everyone's much stronger.
Yeah, and I mean, you're looking at everyone else's strength and you maybe underestimate your own.
Yes.
But then you really look at back those videos and you're like, everyone has improved so much. Come to this super powerful underground and you have to watch this.
Incredible.
So
That is
let's
just
see.
the body positioning. So
amazing.
The interesting part about Honza is he's not the strongest climber. Like in terms of raw power, you wouldn't be like lifting. He is impeccable. He's incredible.
He climbs, I think, like an actual professional.
Yes.
Now, I wouldn't call everyone that is coming here a professional athlete, as maybe some would, but I think Honza is a very good example of a professional climber that is going up in the scales every competition.
Yes, he's the closest I think we have to that.
And the training he puts in for this, he'll do one thing wrong in a World Cup and he'll go home and he'll trade it and he'll smash it the next one.
Exactly. You can see there, that was a minimum of faffing, getting his feet across. You saw a number of other competitors on that move were like, oh, what do I do? How do I get across?
Yeah.
Honza was like, my feet need to go here, here, and here, bang, bang,
And he's
bang.
probably looked at that while he was in isolation. And
Exactly, and visualised it. He's done an Adam Ondra lying on the floor and screaming.
And he's quite a seasoned athlete, I think. He's been doing
yeah.
it for quite a few years and quite a few seasons. So he will have that maybe technique that some of the younger, maybe less seasoned climbers have, but all in all, he is such a good climber.
That's it. So he's actually working on his cardio now. He's doing a lot more running and he's doing some gym stuff as well. And you can see that showing as well. His endurance, he's been training on Aneta's home wall up in the attic and they've been doing like 8-minute blocks.
That is amazing. The work that some of these climbers put in, I don't think even any of the viewers can imagine the work that maybe the GB team, we all put in so much effort. But I think it doubles in scale for the Czech team. The Czech team, they train on their home wall. They have a very, very massive structure that we have a competition at every year.
He makes that look
into this
easy.
new reply volume.
Yeah.
And then moving up to this, I think this has little dimples in it, but I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it.
Come on, Jan!
Super strong. It's you're right. He will just drill it and drill it and drill it, and he'll nail it, and that's it. Just move forward.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
And even from last year, he has improved so much.
Yes. So you get some climbers that are very motivated, can be like, I am going to do this, and we'll give it the all. Jay is a really good example of that.
Yeah, and it's definitely something. The more I think, for me as a younger athlete, I think I've struggled with that consecutive being able to work on a problem and fix it. But all of these older athletes, they know what they need to do, and I think that's something that all of the youth and younger climbers can definitely learn from those seasoned athletes.
That is Honza coming in with a bigger foot. This is Tab's influence coming in, that's what this is. Oh, yes.
Cruising! Come on! Go, go, go!
So being able to climb for how long has it been climbing? Like 4 or 5 minutes? Being able, being able to do that and then to have the force of mind to deploy a figure 4 near the top, that just shows.
It's amazing. I mean, some even World Cup athletes struggle to do that in the way that he has just done. And look at him keeping his composure. Moving up to it, really. Oh.
Well done! Woo! So you can see there. Yeah. Do you want to hold it, guy's axe? Yeah, so that's Honza now coming back up to get his axe. You can see that he'll be very disappointed in that, but he did well. Technically, yeah, excellent. Very strong climber, Honza. I think that is the new men's high point as well. I think that's beaten. Did that beat Clark? That's Mia is begging not to be asked this question. That's absolutely fine. Right, yeah, not the new men's high point, definitely second. So interestingly, one of the things that tools allows you is coming up the wall easily. So Honza there is putting his axe in the Mylons, keeping the carabiner to the wall, and that lets you then come up the wall. Massive support. You can hear the support Honza has and the goodwill. And yeah, he's generous with his time. He comes along to all these competitions. Very friendly man. Honestly, he's indentured a lot of goodwill. There we go. Nice. It's on YouTube. I'm sorry. It's on TikTok. I'm sorry. Yep.
Did I scare you?
Tabs.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Two strongest youth climbers right there. Honza. Animal. Really, really good. That was incredible. That big 4 at the top, really, really cool.
Oh no! What's your hand? Stop! Wait! Done!
Coming up now to the last of the finals, I believe. We have, I think, the last woman and the last man. So then that'll be shaking out. So we'll see how the final rankings shake out in the end. Alright, is Alice the last female competitor? Yes, excellent. Alice come first out of the women then in this. Alice would have come first out of the women then in this. Yeah, wow. The last female competitor coming up to the wall now. That's Alice McDonald. Again, a relatively new start to dry tooling. Alice has a previous background in fitness and in climbing, so she's come to this sport, but very strong. Picked up very, very quickly. Mia, do you want to know this? Nope, not even interested. No, Mia is running away as I thrust the microphone at her, and that is absolutely fine. Yeah! Very, very strong climber again. So, it's interesting seeing it. Alice has strong technique, but she physically tends to be a little bit stronger than some of the other female climbers, and she's leveraging that with her climbing. She has a background in sailing and in the it's not the Merchant Navy, I don't believe, but she has a background in sailing and shipping, so she's training right now and studying to become an officer on a naval vessel. We'll see how the dry tooling survives the high seas, but currently seems to be doing it quite well. I'm sure you can set up a fingerboard somewhere on a ship. That's Alice coming in there. Coming up on the Korean. Really strong. I think Alice is climbing there on a pair of revolts, which are an old school ICT axe. Yeah, getting that wrap in, really smart there. Yep, getting in reverse grip so she doesn't pull it out too much. And then yeah, getting into that pizza slice and really getting the axe across. Axe is a bit tangled with the ropes now, so she just have to be careful moving across. Oh, doing a hand swap on the pizza slice, very interesting. And yeah, set her up very nicely for that. Let's get her to focus a little bit more. There she goes. Alright, a lot of route to go, a lot of route to go. Alright, let's see how she gets across the splitter move. So the intellect is not very good. So Alice is getting herself across that. Oh, really good performance. She should be very, very happy she got to there. Intellect is not good. Intellect is not good and it does not take prisoners. That's Alice walking off there. Alice, well done. That was strong. Alright, our last male competitor now timing in. Alright, Sam, former GB champion last year. Sam scored the most points out of all three qualifiers, so he is on last now. He's just tying in and setting himself up. Honestly, did so well. That's incredible. Alright. There we go. Alright, it's Sam heading up to the wall. Our last competitor, I believe. Long history again of representing GB. Sam was originally actually in the A team, I believe. So this is all prestige on his part, but he is a very good climber. Sam actually starting his first year working as a doctor this year, going through his FY1 after finishing his degree. So to answer the question, there is actually nothing this man cannot do. Coming in along there, skipping that Korean, very good. Nice, avoiding DQing himself by kicking outside the ply, always a pro move. Yep, on the revolt there. No, oh, good drop, really good drop. He just knows he's in. No mucking around, big high steps, and the fact he's doing this all on short is doubly impressive because he's got the A speeds, which are very aggressive and they punish your reach. So, in fact, he's only now swapping to long shows how dialed in he's got his feet. He's getting them high, and he's able to benefit from that. Yep, moving across there. And in. Oh, he's looking around, he's searching. There he is, he's found that. He's found it. Sam actually interestingly changed it to climbing on the Black Diamond gloves. The Kurtzo gloves were previously used by some members of the GB team, and there's been a new competition glove that Black Diamond have produced called a Ice Joy, I believe is the term. It's a competition dry tooling glove. I started using it last year. I found them very beneficial, and some members of the GB team have also now switched over to them. That's Sam coming into that intellect, really putting maximum force. Yeah, keeping his A speed pinned. Yeah, getting an undercut. Yeah, that's got it. Really strenuous move, but Sam has it dialed. So Sam's coming there. Really well done. Nice. 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 Just running up that Korean. Is it a Korean actually wrap? I don't know if that green one is a Korean. Well, that's a jury later. Yeah, now he's onto that intellect with the dimples. Again, the aggressiveness of his axe is paying dividends there. Because once he gets into that dimple and he keeps his way across, the actual aggression of his axe really dig into them. And he has much less chance pulling them out. Though much less chance does not translate to zero. That's him coming up here. Yeah. On the reply volume taken as a wrap as he should. And now he's on the shiny new replies. This should be all new material to him. I don't think he will have seen these replies before. So this is a test of the athlete's mental acumen as well as their physical acumen. Although given the fact he's a doctor, he's probably got us all beat on both fronts. Yeah, really smart footwork there. Minimum of faffing. And one thing to remember as well is that wall is coming into an angle change, which makes it more complicated because we don't have access to really practice this. So this just shows how dialed in he's got this, is that these changes of angle aren't really affecting him in a way they might affect other athletes. Right, he's coming up now. This is the move that Honza figure forward off. So I'll be curious to see how Sam approaches this. Will he just reach? Sam is strong and Sam is tall. Sam is just reaching. No fuss, no muss. Yeah, getting a clip, avoiding a mega whip. He's now going for the reply. Again, this is the angle change that makes it difficult. Oh, that's very unfortunate. But that's fantastic. Again, I think that's either a tie with Honza or just below if Honza touched the reply volume. But either way, a fantastic performance. So it should be the Honza or Sam and then Clark just after them, I believe. But yeah, fantastic from all the competitors in all the competition. So since that's the athletes done, we're going to leave you for a second while we set up the podium and get the competition results sorted. So speak to you all in a second.
Anything, a box, a chair, I don't care. But 3 different levels. Yes. Okay. Milos, we're going to have to come back because...
Okay. No worries. So the phone's required to print the results, so we'll be ending this live stream and come back on for podiums later. Thank you, everyone.